Okay, good evening, all of you. I think you all can hear me. කොහොමද හැමෝටම මාව ඇහෙනවද? Hello,
Yes,
Amira, can you hear me?
yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, Puti. Today write down the topic. It is triangle 2. Okay, it is your 9th lesson in your text. This is also one of geometric lesson that you have to learn in the first term. Okay. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about some characteristics. Okay, further characteristic about isosceles triangle. What are the isosceles triangle? Can you remember? There are 3 types of triangles according to sides. Okay. According to the sides of a triangle, there are 3 types of triangles. They are equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, and scalene triangle. When all the sides of a triangle are equal, it is called as an equilateral triangle. When only 2 sides of a triangle are equal, it is called as an isosceles triangle. And when all the sides are not equal to each other, then it is called as a scalene triangle. Okay, then let's write down the subtopic, types of triangles. According to size of side. Okay. There are 3 types of triangles. First one is equilateral. Triangle. Second one is isosceles triangle. Third one is scalene triangle. Then what is the characteristic of an equilateral triangle? All sides are equal. Here, only 2 sides are equal. All sides are not equal. Okay, we represent an equilateral triangle. කොහොමද අපි equilateral triangle එකක් represent කරන්නේ? Equilateral triangle can be represented by denoting its all sides are equal kind of display. Okay? An isosceles triangle can be expressed as only 2 sides equal. Scalene triangle can be represented as like this. This means all sides are not equal to each other. Okay, write down. Okay, Pute. Then let's move to the next part. Uh, Now let's identify what are the opposite angles to given side. Write down the next topic. Identification of angle opposite to the side. Like the triangle. Okay. Then consider the triangle PQR. Then if these two sides are equal, here I am discussing about the angles opposite to the particular side. Okay. If I consider the RQ side, look at, if I consider the RQ side, the angle opposite to the RQ side is RPQ. And the angle opposite to the RQP, the angle opposite to the RP is RQP. And the angle which is opposite to the PQ is PRQ. Okay. Then let's write about this. The angle opposite to RQ, side RQ is equals to RPQ. RP. Next, the angle opposite to side RP. RP equals RQP. RQP. The angle opposite to side PQ equals PRQ. PRQ. Okay. Now here, underline the word opposite. Angle opposite to the side RQ. Angle opposite to the side RQ. Angle opposite to the side PQ. Okay. Okay, then after let's learn about the theorem. The first theorem that we have learned in this lesson, it is about the relationship between the angles opposite to the given sides. Okay. Then when we have an isosceles triangle, okay, අපිට isosceles triangle එකක් තියෙනකොට බලන්න theorem 1, the angles opposite to the equal sides of a triangle are equal. Okay. A, B, given that AB equals AC. Therefore, according to theorem, the angles opposite to these two equal sides are equal. Therefore, ABC angle equals to ACB angle. Okay. Then let's write down the theorem. If two sides are equal in a triangle. Okay. If two sides are equal in a triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. This is the theorem 1. Okay. This can be used to simplify some question. Okay, let's see. First of all, write down the theorem. Okay. Let's move to an example. Write down the example 1. Okay, Kutte, look at. Write down the example. Example එක ලියා ගන්න. බලන්න මෙතන මොකද්ද මේ කියලා තියෙන කියලා. දැන් අපිට මේ වගේ ගණන් ඉස්සරහට ඕන තරම් හම්බ වෙනවා. This is a 2 marks question. Okay, ලකුණු දෙකක් හම්බ වෙන ගානක් තමයි මේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට බලන්න මේ ගාන ගත්තම ගාන when it comes to the geometric questions, there are 3 types of geometric short questions and also the essay questions. One is, it is given that all the information in the question and diagram both. Okay? ඒ කියන්නේ question එකේ diagram එකේ දෙකේම අපිට ඔක්කොම information දීලා තියෙනවා. There are some occasions the information is given in the question only and we have to include them into the diagram. Okay, it is another situation. And there's another situation that information are given in the diagram only and question us to find some angle or a side length of a side. Okay, anyway you have to identify the question. Okay, now here it is the situation of that information are given in the both question and the information diagram. Okay, diagram එකේ question එකේ දෙකේම දුන්නු අවස්ථාවක් තමයි මේ වෙලාව. දැන් බලන්න in the triangle XYZ, that means they have introduced about the triangle. Okay, දැන් මෙන්න මේ triangle එකේ තමයි මෙන්න මේ දේවල් තියෙන්නේ කියලා කියනවා. YXZ equals to 50 degree angle. YXZ angle equals to 50 degree කියලා කියනවා. හරිද? It is given in the both question and the diagram. If it is not given in the diagram, you have to include this into the diagram. Then we have to identify the angle and we have to mark it on the diagram. It makes easy to do the calculations. Okay, and XZ and YZ sides are equal to each other. It is also given. Look at XZ and YZ sides are given. Okay, to denote that two sides are equal, we use small size of line. Find the magnitude of X, Z, Y. Okay, find the magnitude of X, Z, Y and X, Y, Z. Now here we can use the theorems that we have learned before. Okay, in the triangles 1 lesson, we have learned that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle equals to 180. So in this case, we can take the help of this. Look at now, what we learn in this lesson is the angles opposite to the equal sides of a triangle are equal. You can see that ZY and XZ are equal. Therefore, what we can say that ZXY and Z by X angles are equal because they are opposite angles to the equal side. Okay, then we can fill this angle. So you can identify that the X by Z is equals to 50-degree angle. It's because X is equals to Z1. And we can identify XZY. XZY equals to 180 subtract, because we know that sum of all the interior angles of a triangle equals 180. You can subtract the sum of these two angles. Then answer is 80 degree. Okay. Actually, here reason is sum of interior angles of a triangle. Okay. In some occasions, in the essay questions, they asked to write the value of the angle or a size of a side by giving the reason. Okay. The reasons දීලා අපෙන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහුවොත් එහෙම ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ reason එක include කරන්න. Okay. Write down this one. Okay, Pute, write down this one. Find the value of each of angles denoted by an unknown in the following figures. Okay, this is the first diagram. Draw this diagram. Okay, let's see. Look at here. You can see that these two sides are equal. So what we can do? We can identify the angles opposite to each of these. Now here, the angle opposite to this side is equals to 41. That means the angle opposite to the other side should also equals to 41. So what is the answer of y? Y is equals to 41. Okay. Then when y is equals to 41, then we can write that it is 41. Here, the angle opposite to this side is also same as the angle opposite to the other side. Okay, that means here it is also a. Then you can identify that x plus y is equals to 90 degrees. Okay, because it is given that this angle is equals to 90. So x plus y is 40 equals to 90 degrees. Then x is equals to 90 degrees subtract 41. Answer is 49. Okay, it is about 8. Then here it's remaining 8. Now the both of reason in this question is the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Then here we can write a at y at 41. This equals 108. Reason is sum of angles of the triangle. Okay. Then a at y is 41 at 41 at 180. A at 82 equals 180. A is equals to 180 subtract 82. Then answer is 90. A equals to 98. Okay, right. Okay. And show the next diagram. On a diagram. Okay, here find the value of A and P. You can use the previous theorem that we learned in the previous lesson. What is it? Here you can identify this given angle is what? මේ දීලා තියෙන angle එක මොකක්ද? It is an angle which is formed by producing one side of a triangle. That means this is an exterior angle. Okay. So you know that one theorem, what is it? The exterior angle which is formed by producing one side of a triangle equals to the sum of interior opposite angles. Okay. Therefore, the sum of these two angles equals to this angle. Okay. Then try. ඔගොල්ලෝ try කරන්න බලන්න. Yes, Pute, did you get any answer? Answer kakasada. Now here you can see that the angle opposite this side is P. Therefore, the angle opposite to this side also become P. මේ angle එකත් P වෙනවා නේද? Then, what is the relationship between these two P and 140? But we can write the angles or the sum of the angles, sorry, the exterior angle which is formed by producing a one side of a triangle equals to the sum of two interior opposite angles. Therefore, we can write that P is added to P equals to 140. What is the reason here? Sum of interior, the interior angle, exterior angle formed by producing the side of the triangle is equal to the sum of two interior angles. Okay. Therefore, 2p is equals to 140. Now divide both sides by 2. Therefore, p is equals to 70-degree angle. Okay. This is about p. Now let's move to the a. Now the angle which is opposite to this side equals to a. Therefore, the angle opposite to this side also equals to a. So we can write that a added to a is equals to these two are what? They are also the interior angles to this exterior angle. No? Therefore, this from by same reason, we can write that a is added to a equals to c. What is the reason? The same reason. Huh? Then 2a. 2a is equals to p is 70. Then to find the a, you can divide both sides by 2. Then a equals to 35 degrees. Okay? Right. Okay, Pute. Try to solve this one. That means find the A and B in the third diagram and send your answers. Okay, but didn't you find the answers? The answers that they had. What are the answers of you? Okay. Here the angles opposite to this side is should be equals to A because the angle opposite to this side equals to A. If you consider this triangle, I mean මේ triangle එක consider කරාම angle opposite to this side equals to A, angle opposite to this side equals to A. Okay. Then the angle opposite to this side is equals to 80. It is because the angle opposite to this side equals 80. When the sides දෙක equal, එහෙනම් opposite angles 80 degree වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? So we can write a relationship for the first triangle D plus 80 plus 80 equals to 180. Reason is sum of interior angles of the triangle is 180. Okay. Then D add 160 equals to 180. Then D is equals to 180 subtract 160. Then D equals to 20 D. Okay. Then when this is 80 degree, sorry, when this is 80 degree, when මෙයා 80 degree වෙනකොට, you can identify that these two angles are on a straight line segment. Okay. So we can write that sum of the angles on a straight line segment equals to 180. Therefore, this angle is equals to 1. Now we have identified that these two are equals to A. So we can write that A is added to A added 180 is equals to 180. Reason is the same thing. Then 2A add 100 equals to 180. Then 2A is equals to 180 subtract 100. 2A equals to okay. Divide by 2. A is equals to 40. Okay, Putri, find the values of m and n here. Okay, then here how we find the answer. Formula gun. Please see. Now here you have to identify this triangle. Make triangle to you are given that two sides of this triangle are equal. They are the two sides of this triangle are equal. Therefore, you can identify the opposite angles. Then at once what you can do, we can write m equals to 30. Reason is angles opposite to equal side of an isosceles triangle. Okay. Then after we can identify that here these two sides are two angles are equal because this side is equals to 40, so this angle equals to 40 degrees. Okay. Then m and n at 240. Okay. N is added 240. This 80 equals to 180. Reason is sum of interior angles of the triangle. Then we have found the value of m. 30 plus 80. It is equals to 110. Then n is equals to 180 subtract 110. Then n is equals to 70. Then let's move to the fifth one. Okay, find the value of E and F. These two straight line segments are parallel to each other. Okay, and the parallel straight line segments are intersected by a transversal like this and another transversal like this. Then you can identify the relationship between alternate angles, corresponding angles, and you can take the help of them to find the E and F. Okay, do this. Yes, let's see the answers. Here, look at. When you start, the two angles opposite to these two equal sides are equal. Therefore, this is equals to, then this is also equal. Okay, then we can fill this two also. Here it is F, that means this is also F. Okay, now identify, you can obtain the F by taking the sum of the interior angles of a triangle equals to 180. F at 70 equals to 180. Sum of interior angles of a triangle. Okay, then you can identify these two are parallel straight line segments. Okay, it is transversal by this intersected by this transversal. Therefore, here you can see that Z-shaped triangles like this are formed. Then this is equals to F. Okay. Then now we have here 2F at 70 equals 180. Then 2F equals to 180. Subtract 70. 2F equals to 110. Then divide by 2. F is equals to 50 degrees. Okay. So now we can write that 70 is added to F is 55 and E equals to 180. Reason is sum of angles on a straight line. Okay. Then Here it is 135 at E equals 180. Then E is equals to 180 subtract 135. So E is equals to 45 degrees. Okay. Did you get these answers? The answers are the Tanvi, did you find your correction? How did you
Yes,
get
teacher.
the uh, Amira, can you see? Did you understand these five questions? How to obtain the missing angle when you have given the equal sides? That means when there are isosceles triangle, then you have to apply these theorems and obtain the answer. Okay. Then let's move to the formal proofment of this theorem. Okay. අපි කොහොමද මේ proof මේ theorem එක true කියලා නේද? මේ විදිහට අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා using geometric diagrams and the theorems that we have learned before. Using this, let's see how we prove this one. එක මේ විදිහම වෙනවා කියලා ඔප්පු කරන විදිහ බලමු. Okay, finish with the writing. Hello. Okay. When you do the formal proof, first of all, we need a triangle. Okay. It should be an isosceles triangle. අනිවාර්යෙන් isosceles triangle එකක් වෙන්න ඕන. Then what is the given data? The two sides of the triangle are equal. Then first of all, when you do a formal proofment, you have to write the data. Data is AB equals to AC in the triangle ABC. Or you can write that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Then you can identify that two sides are equal. To be proved. That means what you have to prove. We have to prove that ABC angle, the angles opposite to these two equal sides are equal. ACB. When you remember this proof, මේ ඔගොල්ලෝ දැන් මේවා ලියලා ලියලා පාඩම් කරලා මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට කිසිම වෙලාවක ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ ABC දාගෙන හිම නෙවෙයි. හරිද? ඔයාලා මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ කොහොමද? පාඩම් කරන්න ඕනේ. AB equals AC in the triangle ABC means the two sides of a triangle are equal. That is the data. Okay, that means you can name the triangle according to your desire. Okay, you can name this as PQR or you can name this as XYZ. Okay, then this information differ according to the name of this triangle. Therefore, what you have to remember, actually it is difficult to remember all the symbols. So you have to remember that here two sides, any two sides, okay, any two sides of a triangle equal. මේක තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මතක තියාගන්න ඕන දේ. ඊට පස්සේ to be proved, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Okay, that's what you have to remember. That means actually when you do a formal proof of a theorem, what you have to write in the to be proved statement is the theorem. Okay, what indicate or what says by the theorem. Now theorem says that, therefore you have to show that what are the, now actually this theorem should be represented by symbol. Okay, then the construction, there is a construction. What is the construction is draw the angle bisector of BAC angle. ඒ කියන්නේ other angle. මෙන්න මේ ගත්තු angle එකට මේ ගත්තු angle දෙකට අමතරව ඉතුරු වෙන angle එකේ හරිද bisector එක අඳින්න ඕනේ. So the angle bisector of BAC to meet BC at D. Okay, draw the angle bisector BD of angle BAC to meet BC at D. Oh, sorry. Yeah, put that in the draw the bisector AD. AD කියන bisector එක අඳින්න of the interior angle BAC such that BAC angle එකේ angle bisector එක such that it meets BC at D. Right. Draw the bisector of bisector AD. AD කියන bisector එක අඳින්න. This is an straight line segment. Bisector එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ straight line segment එකක්. Now you can identify the bisector AD of the interior angle BAC. Interior angle BAC වල bisector එක තමයි අඳින්න ඕනේ such that it meets BC and D. Yeah, BC වලදී meet වෙන විදිහට. හරිද? That means this is the angle bisector. This is D. Okay. And when it is given that AD is the bisector of BAC angle, that means we can identify that these two, that means always remember that when there is the bisector of an angle, the either side of the, that means the two angles at the either side of the bisector are equal. It's because it divides the bisector of an angle means it divides the angle into equal two parts. So we can say that the angles either side of the bisector equal. Okay. නැත්නම් මේ bisector එක නිසා හැදෙන angles දෙක සමාන වෙනවා. හරිද? This is about the construction. These three should be there before we do the proof. හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න මේ තුන ඔක්කොම හතරයි තියෙන්නේ. data එකක් තියෙනවා. මොකද්ද අපි පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ කියලා තියෙනවා. construction එකක් තියෙනවා. ඊට අමතරව අපි proofment එක කරනවා. හරිද? So this is the body of a formal proof. Right, then after I start to do the proof. Okay. Now look at what is the argument to this proof now. The proof, but what you have to show is you have to show that these two angles are equal. Actually, the formal proof is also one kind of question based on what we have learned before. Okay. Now in the question, now look at that. Now all the benefit question ABC is a triangle. AB sides and AC sides are equal, and the angle bisector of ABC meets BC at D. Here you are asked to show that AB angle and ACB angle are okay. Then what you have to show that two angles are equal. The most appropriate way is to congruent these two triangles. Okay. So when we do it congruency, we know that first of all we introduce about the triangle. In the triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Okay, the triangle ABC and ABD and ACD. ABD සහ ACD වල elements අපි දැන් ලියන්න යන්නේ. At once we can write that AB equals AC because it is given. So, it's the data. හරිද? Then after BAD angle equals to CAD angle. What is the reason? Because AD is the bisector of BAC angle. So we can write that AD bisect BAC angle. And AD equals AD. It is the common side. Now you can see that the included angle of two triangles are equal with two sides. මේ side එක angle එක side එක. මේ side එක angle එක side එක. එහෙනම් අපිට මොකද කියන්න පුළුවන්? We can say that triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD under the case of SAS. Okay. Therefore, ABD angle equals to ACD angle. Reason is corresponding element. Corresponding element of congruent triangle. Okay. Then, but we have to show that ABC and ACD. Remember ABD කියන angle එකම දැන් මෙන්න මේ ABD කියවුවහම එන angle එකමයිනේ ABC කිව්වත් එන්නේ. The length of the two arms different, okay, but it does not affect for the angle. Therefore, we can say ABC equals to ACB. ACB. This is what we have to write. Is this clear? පැහැදිලිද? Okay, Pute, have you finished? Then let's do some improvement lesson. That means application of this. Write down the example. Example 1. Okay. Write down in the triangle A, B, C. A, B is equal to AC. The point C and C. Right on the side B, C, such that B, C equals C, C. Prove that first part. Prove that triangle ACD is congruent to triangle AQC. Second one, triangle APQ angle equals to AQC triangle. And so draw the diagram. Okay, Putri. Did you finish with the drawing? Again, then shall we look at what we have to do? Here they ask to congruent these two triangles, APB. Then identify APB means this triangle. Angle AQC, that means this triangle. මෙන්න මේ triangles දෙක තමයි congruent කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. Okay. Then let's identify the element. First of all, before we do a congruency, we have to introduce about the triangle. What are the two triangles we consider? In the triangles ACT and triangle ACD and AAQ. Okay. Consider these two triangles. Then after, write the elements. We can identify that they have given AB and AC are equal. It is given. AB equals to AC. It is given. And ABP and ACQ, they are equal. ABP angle equals to ACQ angle. Reason is AB equals AC in the isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle ABC. Isosceles triangle ABC where AB and AC are equal. And it is given that BP equals to QC. It is also given. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangles AQ or ACQ under the case of SAS. Then after you have to show that APQ and AQ APQ angle and AQC angle. These two angles equal to each other. Then how we do this one? This is very important. We can say that angle APB. Before that, we can show that AP is equals to AQ. Reason is corresponding element of congruent triangle. Corresponding elements of congruent triangles. Therefore, these two sides equal. Then, what you can say about the APQ triangle? We can say that it is an isosceles triangle. No? Therefore, the angles opposite to these two sides are equal. Okay, therefore, APQ is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, APQ angle equals to AQP angle because of the theorem. Okay, write the theorem. What is the theorem? Theorem says that the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Okay. Okay, Putin. Now you finish the writing. Here, brother. Okay, starting over another question. It is example 2. Write down PQR is isosceles triangle. PQR is an isosceles triangle. PQ equals to PR. X, R, Y is drawn to R parallel to PQ. First one, mark the given data in the diagram. Second one, show that PRQ equals to QRX. Here is the diagram. This is the diagram. Okay. Now here it is the kind of PQ equals to PR. This is how you can show this, indicate this in the diagram. Then X, R, Y is drawn through R parallel to PQ. PQ ට parallel වෙන විදිහට තමයි X, R, Y හදලා තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ. හරිද? එහෙමනම් නම් අපිට කොහොමද parallel කියන එක indicate කරගන්නේ? You can show that PQ is parallel to Y or X, R, Y. X, R, Y is drawn parallel to PQ. PQ ට parallel වෙන විදිහට තමයි X, R, Y ඇඳලා තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? You can indicate that these two are equal. Okay? So then these two and two sides are equal. So what we can identify is these two angles equal. මෙන්න මේ දෙන්න equal වෙනවා. නේද? අපිට පෙන්නන්න තියෙන්නේ PRQ. PRQ, that means this angle and QRX. QRX, this angle are equal to each other. Okay. Look at whether they are equal or not. You can use the axiom. Axioms use කළ කරන්න බලන්න. පොඩි try එකක් දෙන්න. Now we have finished with the marking all the given data in the diagram. Okay, now let's move to the proof. Here, when remember that always when you have given parallel straight lines, then you can take the help of the relationship between the alternate angles, alike angles, or corresponding angles. Now, as it is given that PQR is an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Therefore, we can write that in the triangle PQR, PQR is equal to PRQ. Okay. The reason is PQR in the isosceles triangle PQR, PQ equals to PR. Or you can write the reason theorem. What is the theorem? The angles opposite to the equal sides of a triangle of an isosceles triangle are equal. You can write it also. PQR, PRQ equal. And we can show that PQR angle, that means this angle, this one is equals to this angle. Reason, you can identify that here PQR as a transversal, here PQ and YX, they are parallel to each other. Here, therefore, alternate angles form. Okay, PQR equals to QRX. QRX. Reason is PQ parallel YX. Okay. හැම වෙලේම පුතේ නිකම්ම alternate angles කියලා දාන්න එපා. මොකද alternate angles වෙච්ච පරිදි equal and then there should be two parallel straight lines. So mention about the parallel straight lines also. Therefore, alternate angles. Alternate angles. මේ straight line segments parallel නිසා හැදෙන alternate angle. Now you can identify that here two angles. Okay, this angle equals to PQR and this angle is equals to PQR. The quantities which are equal to same quantities are equal. It is the axiom one that you have learned in the grade 9. So we can write that therefore PRQ angle equals to QRX angle. Reason is axiom 1. Okay. The quantities which are equal to same quantities are equal. දැන් මම ඔයාලට දුන්නොත් එහෙම x equals y and x equals z කියලා. Therefore, we can write y equals z. Okay, we have learned this. By with the help of that, we can obtain the answer. Now, actually, the practice is important to do such kind of questions. Okay. Could they remember that with the when I finish with the two lessons, that means here it's remaining the next part of the lesson. Again, when it comes to triangles 2, it consists of two theorems. I have finished with one of today. The next one is next Friday, and the Friday after next, I will conduct a small quiz by collecting all the theorems and the what you have learned in the congruence of triangles. That means everything related to triangles that we have finished so far. Okay, that means until the next week. හරිද? එතකොට ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලගේ 4th week එකේ July 4th week එකේ Friday class එකේදී අපි quiz එකක් දෙනවා. ඒකේ ඔක්කොම තියෙන්නේ triangles geometry වලට අදාළ ගණන් කීපයක් solve කරලා answers කියන්න. Don't miss it. So be ready for that. And also I will send you tutorial. It is based on the triangle 1 and triangle 2 lesson. You can try it. I will have an extra class to discuss the tutorial. Okay. Then here I will give you a small homework to do. Try to do this. Could they do this homework and send me your answers? Okay, Kutsi, have you finished the writing?
Yes, teacher.
Brother?
Yes, teacher.
Hello, have you finished the writing this
Yes,
homework?
teacher.
Okay, then thank you for your participation. Let's meet next week. And goodbye. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you, teacher.